Hey guys, it's me, Sarah. So, it's been a really long time since I've made a video, and I'm not really gonna go into too much detail or apologize too much or really make any promises or anything like that, because I guess I just got really busy, like most people on here that take breaks, and the beginning of this year was kind of hard for me. There was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of bad stuff, and some of those things were, it was just a very unlucky year for me so far. Someone broke into my house at the beginning of the year, and it was probably about a week or two after that, somebody drove into my car and I got into a wreck. So it's just been kind of a rough year, and I've still been really participating a lot in the gaming community, and I still engage a lot in the hobby. I feel like when people take breaks from YouTube, sometimes you kind of wonder if they're still as involved as what they were, and I guess I just made a lot of friends off of YouTube and a lot of connections, and I ended up really maintaining those connections outside of YouTube as opposed to keeping on making videos. So I do talk to a lot of people in the community off of YouTube, and that's just kind of how I've been keeping connected. But anyways, like I said, I'm not really going to go into a lot of detail, but I did want to make this video because I meant to make one at the beginning of the year about the backlog situation. And everybody, well, not everybody, but kind of a lot of people made videos about trying to work on their backlogs during this year. And I thought that that would be a really good idea, but I just never really got around to making a video. And the last time I tried, I felt really nervous, and I don't know, I turned the camera on and I just felt kind of like it'd been a while, and I felt kind of shy, and I feel kind of shy right now, but I'm just going to ignore it and keep making this video and hope that it turns out okay. But I just feel like it takes you a while to really kind of get back in the swing of things and feel comfortable in front of people again. But I did see Steph's 2 Deaths video the other day, and it made me really want to make a summer backlog video because I would really like to participate in that. So I picked out some games, and that's what this video is about, is my summer backlog. And I'm not going to try to be too crazy. I wanted to pick some games that would be, like, not too hard to do, but not too easy either. So I think I picked out a good amount for me to do. But, oh, what else did I want to tell you guys? Let's see. Well, I can't really remember, so I guess I'm just gonna start showing you guys the games that I want to do for my backlog, and if I think of anything else that I want to tell you guys during this video, then I will just do that. But, let's see here. Steph's 2 Deaths picked out 10 games this year to do during her summer backlog challenge, and the games, I think she said you can play from June 1st until September 30th. So it's about 4 months of time, and I went ahead and she did 10 games and is going to try to play 5 of them. I picked 16 games, and I am going to try to do half of them as well. So out of the 16, I'm going to try to complete at least 8. There are a lot of other games that I would like to play this year. I had a really high hopes of getting a lot of my backlog done. But let me go ahead and show you guys what I've got. First and foremost, I really want to play Terenigma. This game is a game that a very good friend of mine, who a lot of people on YouTube know, BallinNick1982, actually lent me this game. He let me borrow it. He sent it to me, like a really good friend, and I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet, and I feel really bad because I've had this game for a really long time, at least like a year, maybe a little less than a year. I don't even remember. It was a little bit after PAX, I think, that he sent it to me, so yeah, I think I've had this almost a year. But I really want to play it. For those of you who don't know, this was never released in the United States. It was done in PAL region, I think, but it's part of the Gaia series, Illusion of Gaia, Soul Blazer, and Terenigma. All 3 go together. And So I really want to play this. The next game that I have on my summer backlog is Nino Cooney, which I've been trying to keep up with my new games this year, and I've been pretty successful with at least playing them. But Nino Cooney I never got around to playing, and I was really hyped for this game. The problem with it is that I feel like a lot of people were really super duper hyped on it, and it kind of made everybody have really high expectations. So when people played this, there were a lot of people whose videos I saw who said that they were disappointed by it. They were not as impressed with this game as what they were hoping to be. And I'm a little bit worried because I don't want to play it and be disappointed. So I guess I've just been putting that off because I really want to like it and I don't want to put too much pressure on it. So I will play Nino Cooney soon. Some of these games that I'm showing you guys at first are kind of like the big ones. Terenigma I don't think is that long, but Nino Cooney I think is like 50, 40 hours. This one is a beast, P3. I got Persona 4 on my Vita. I really want to play it. I never finished playing Persona 3, so I would really like to start this again and make it all the way through and play this game. It is a big, 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 big game. Even if you don't stop and do every single little thing you can do, it's a huge game. So this, hopefully, I will be able to accomplish. I tried to pick some games that would be a little bit challenging. I have a pretty decent amount of free time to play, but I also have a lot of things that I do. So hopefully I'll be able to do some of this stuff. Tales of Grace's Death. With Tales of Xillia coming out later on this year, I really want to play this. I haven't yet. A couple of my friends say that it's great, so I would really like to play it. Another game that's coming out later on this year, as many of you know, is Pokemon X and Y. I think it's coming in October, and so in preparation for that, I would really like to play my Pokemon White version too. I did play Pokemon Black all the way through and finish that, but I never did completely finish this one. So I would like to play this. I started it a couple times just to get some exclusive Pokemon, and I never really actually sat down to play this, but I would really like to get in my Pokemon mindset kind of before the fall. I also have Dragon Quest VI on my backlog challenge for this year, and I thought it was interesting, Steph, because you put Dragon Quest V in your video, and I actually just finished playing that. So I thought it would be really cool to keep on playing Dragon Quest games. I would really like to play this one and see how it measures up to 5. I think you'll have a fun time playing it if you decide to play it. And 5, that is, not this one. But 5 was great. I had a really great time playing it, and I'm still kind of actually wrapping up some of the post-game stuff on it, but after I finish that, I would like to play this. So, yep, not much else to say about that. Then there's a couple games here that I've got that I got at the Best Buy President's Day sale. I got Paper Mario Sticker Star for $20. I would like to play this. I've heard bad things about it. I've heard good things about it. I'm a Paper Mario fan. I don't know if that's going to be a hindrance or a good thing, but I want to play it. Hopefully it's not like too terribly long. I'm thinking maybe like in the realm of 24 hours. Epic Mickey. I've just been in kind of a Disney mode lately. I've wanted to play some kind of Disney game or watch a Disney movie. I don't know. It's just been on my mind lately. And I also got this at the... Oh wait, no. I didn't get this at the President's Day sale. I just lied to you guys. This actually came from Amazon. I got it when it was on sale for, I believe, $15. So I would really like to play that as well. And I don't actually have the physical copy of the game for this, but I do have The Walking Dead on my PlayStation Plus kind of membership thing. I downloaded it. My boyfriend actually bought me a real physical copy of it, and then it turned out to be cheaper on the PlayStation Plus. So I just bought it on there, and I really want to play it. I love The Walking Dead. It's a great series. I have not watched any of the TV show yet, but I have read a significant amount of these graphic novels, and so I really want to play the game before I watch the television series. That's just the order that I decided I wanted to do it in. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to read the book, play the game, or watch the show, and I decided books, game, show. So I have to play this game. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. Another series that I really need to get around to playing this year is Uncharted, and I finally just picked up the second Uncharted game the other day, so I now have 1, 2, and 3. I just need to play them. So of course I would start with the first one, Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Another game that I would really like to play for the summer is I would like to play the other half of Hexy Sports. This is one of those games, kind of like Threads of Fate, where you can play on 2 different kind of paths with the 2 different characters. So the first time I played this through, I played as the male character. The second time, I would really like to play as the female character, which would complete this game all the way through. This wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but maybe it's better if you play through as the female. Then I have Mimana Chronicles. I think that's how you say that. This seems kind of random. It was published by Axis. I don't know why I really just want to play this. I think it's probably going to be a shorter RPG, so it can kind of fit in. I tried not to pick out things. I mean, I have a couple long games, and I wanted a couple shorter or medium sized. I shouldn't say short, because 6 hours is short. I'd say 20 to 24 is probably medium. But I wanted a couple medium-sized RPGs. And I just really want to play this one. I've got a lot of stuff on my PSP that I still really need to play. Speaking of my PSP, I also have another one on the PSP. This is not an RPG, but it's more of like kind of a visual novel type of game, haku. I've been meaning to play this for a really long time, and I was really excited about it when it came out. I really want to play it. I'm almost done. I've got, I think, 3 more games, and hopefully I will have shown you guys all of them. But here's one more that I want to play this summer, Red Dead Redemption. And I've been kind of in the mood for a Rockstar game as well. I thought about doing Grand Theft Auto 4 as well, since 5 is coming soon, but I chose Red Dead Redemption instead. And then out of the Operation Rainfall games, I have all 3 of them. I've got Xenoblade Chronicles, I have The Last Story, couldn't think of it for a minute there, and I just got Pandora's Tower recently. I'm kind of behind everybody else on this. I think most people have already played this, but I figured since this is supposed to be the least impressive of the Operation Rainfall games, and one of the shorter ones as well, that I would choose Pandora's Tower instead of, say, Xenoblade Chronicles for this summer's challenge. And finally, I've got Final Fantasy III. I really wanted to put a Final Fantasy game on my summer backlog challenge. I almost chose to put Final Fantasy XII on my backlog challenge instead, but then last minute I just decided that 3 was it. So maybe if I have time, I'll play one of the longer games, but I'll probably just stick to what I've got and consider anything else that I happen to complete to be extra. There was a lot of games that I had that I really wanted to play, and I just had to be really strict with myself and try to be realistic and limit myself so that I still have the freedom to play some of the newer games that are coming out, and that also allows me to have more freedom to play just kind of anything out of my backlog, which is kind of how I ended up playing Dragon Quest V recently, is that I just sort of randomly like popped it in one day. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, I just need something to occupy my brain for a little bit. So I put it in, and I ended up just really getting sucked into it. And it was my second time trying to play that game, because the first time I couldn't really get into it, and I just really did this time. Speaking of backlogs, I did join the Backloggery website. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there already know what that is, but if you don't, it's sort of a way to catalog all of your games and keep track of what you own. You can keep track of what you own, you can keep track of what you've played, what you're buying, how much games you're beating as opposed to how much games you're bringing in. So it's a really cool website, and my handle on there is the same as it always is. It's just Movie Star Kitten. So if anybody joins Backloggery or has a Backloggery, you're free to add me or PM me on there, and I will say hi. So like I said, I have still been involved in the community. I I just haven't been on YouTube, but hopefully I'll be able to change that. So, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see some of you guys later. Bye!